You know what separates the rich from the poor? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not even hard work. It's the mistakes they refuse to repeat. Most men stay broke because they make the same errors over and over. They chase the wrong things. They trust the wrong people. They move at the wrong time. And then they wonder why money runs from them like water through broken hands. I am Thomas Shelby, and I've built fortunes from nothing. Not by doing everything right, but by refusing to do the wrong things twice. Today, I'll show you the 5 mistakes that keep men poor. Avoid them and you'll rise. Repeat them and you'll stay exactly where you are. So listen carefully. Your financial freedom depends on what you learn here. The poor man sells his hours. The rich man sells his system. When you trade time for money, you've already lost. Because time runs out, energy depletes, and the day you stop working, the money stops coming. I've seen men grind for 40 years, wake at dawn, work till dark, and die with nothing but a pension and regret. That's not wealth, that's survival. Wealth is built when your money works while you sleep, when the business runs without you, when one decision pays you 1,000 times over. Stop thinking like a laborer, start thinking like an owner. Build something that generates income without your presence. Hire systems, delegate execution, free your time so you can think, not just do. Because the moment you untie income from hours, you've unlocked the first gate to real money. Desperate men chase everything and catch nothing. I've watched fools jump from deal to deal. This one's gonna make me rich, they say. Then the next week, it's a different scheme, a different promise, a different distraction. They die broke, scattered, exhausted. Because opportunity without focus is just noise. I don't chase, I choose. One direction, one strategy, and I execute until it pays. You want money? Stop being a generalist. Pick one lane, master it, dominate it. Let the desperate chase 10 rabbits while you catch one lion. Focus isn't limiting, it's lethal. The man who does one thing brilliantly will always outpace the man who does 10 things poorly. So kill the side hustles that lead nowhere. Stop diversifying before you've even built one stream. Plant one seed, water it, harvest it. Then, and only then, plant the next. You want to know the fastest way to stay poor? Buy things you don't need, with money you don't have, to impress people who don't care. I've seen men get their first taste of money and immediately destroy themselves. New car, new watch, new clothes. They want the world to see they've made it. But they haven't made anything. They've just bought a costume. Real wealth is invisible. It's in assets, not accessories. It's in investments, not impressing strangers at a bar. When I made my first real money, I didn't celebrate. I reinvested, bought another horse, expanded operations, because I understood something most men never learn. Money isn't for showing off, it's for building more money. So stop buying status. Stop renting respect with material nonsense. Put every pound back into the game. And when you're truly wealthy, you won't need to prove it. They'll feel it. You know why most men lose money? They trust the wrong people. A smile, a handshake, a family name, and suddenly they're signing contracts, sharing profits, giving access. Then the money vanishes, and so does the partner. I've been betrayed by blood, by brothers, by men I thought were loyal, and every betrayal taught me the same lesson. Trust is earned in silence, tested in crisis, and verified through action. Never give anyone access to your money without proof. Watch how they operate when the stakes are low. Study their character when no one's watching. And even then, keep one eye open. In business, paranoia isn't a flaw, it's survival. I don't care how long you've known someone. I don't care if they're family. If they have access to your money, they have the power to ruin you. So verify, document, protect. Keep your books clean, your contracts clear, and your trust expensive. Because the man who trusts everyone loses everything. The biggest mistake? Waiting for someone to tell you it's time. Most men sit on the sidelines waiting for the right moment, waiting for approval, waiting for certainty. And while they wait, others move. I didn't ask permission to expand into London. I didn't wait for someone to hand me legitimacy. I took it. Because money doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who act. You'll never have perfect information. You'll never feel completely ready. The market will never say, now is your moment. So stop waiting. Stop asking. Stop hoping someone will open the door. Kick it down. Make the move before you feel ready. Launch before it's perfect. Risk before it's comfortable. Because fortune belongs to the bold, not the hesitant. And if you fail, good. Fail fast. Learn faster. Move again. But whatever you do, don't wait. So now you know the 5 mistakes that keep men poor. Trading time for money, chasing every opportunity, spending to impress, trusting without verification, waiting for permission. These aren't theories, these are lessons carved from blood and coin. I've made some of these mistakes myself, and I've watched countless men drown in them. But you don't have to. Because now you know, and knowledge without action is just decoration. So here's what you do. Look at your life, right now. Which mistake are you making? Then fix it, today. Not next week, not when it's convenient, now. Cut the dead weight, stop the useless spending, choose one path and commit. Act before you're ready, because your fortune isn't coming. You have to build it. And if you're serious about money, about power, about freedom, then subscribe, save this, return to it when you slip. Let these lessons become law, and when the money finally comes, you'll know it wasn't luck. I am Thomas Shelby, and your transformation starts the moment you stop making excuses. Now go, build your wealth.